Hello, it's Marc Shannon with the Fantasy Knockout Fantasy Football Show. Today is Tuesday, November 15th. I'm excited for today's show. It is the Week 11 must-add players. Who are we looking at this week? What's the flavor of the week for quarterback and defense? You can follow the show on social media at Fantasy Knockout. Make sure to subscribe whatever platform you're watching or listening on, and let's hit that goal of 100 subscribers on YouTube. First off, I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting this show. We almost hit that goal of 100. Some subscriptions on YouTube. I think we're at 88, so fantastic. We blew up over the weekend, so thank you guys. Second, had a lot of new views recently, and I want to just go over some show expectations. My goal with this show is to keep things short and simple and to the point, trying to condense a lot of information into a little bit of time. Let's talk some news.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the news.
News with views. All right, so tight end Zach Ertz from the Cardinals. Reports show that Ertz, he has a knee issue. He's going to be out for the season. He was carted off during the game. Big loss for them. Wide receiver Jerry Jeudy for Denver. Reports say that Judy's ankle, he suffered that mild ankle injury. So that's good news. Hope is that he won't miss much time. The fear was it would be like a high ankle sprain. He'd be out 4 to 6 weeks. Not the case. Wide receiver Cooper Kupp from the Rams. This one's a little bit worse. So reports say that Kupp's ankle is expected to miss, quote, some time. Still not sure about how much time, but I would anticipate it being more than less, especially how it just viewed where he couldn't put that weight on his foot. Running back Leonard Fournette from the Bucs. Reports say that he's got the hip issue. He is not expected to miss any time. Tampa Bay is on bye this week, so he gets the week to rest, and then he should be back ready to go for week 12. Quarterback P.J. Walker from Carolina. His head coach Steve Wilks said that Walker, his ankle is going to be out for week 11, and that Baker Mayfield will get the start. And then quarterback Deshaun Watson from the Cleveland Browns. He is suspended currently still. He is now eligible to return to start practicing with the team. Main event, players to add for Week 11, the waiver wire. Teams on bye this week for Week 11 is going to be Jacksonville, Miami, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. And then I have these players ranked in order of importance based on the position. So let's start off with some quarterbacks. Probably owned, but check to see if they're still out there. You got Daniel Jones from the Giants. He's about 64% owned. You got Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay. Maybe he was dropped. He's about 79% owned. Guys that will be more available. You got Deshaun Watson from Cleveland. This is the week to start picking him up. He's about 37% owned. And then Jimmy Garoppolo from the Niners. He's about 64% owned as well. Some tight ends. Tyler Higbee from the Rams, he's about 81% owned. Check to see if he's out there. He's going to be the number one pass catching option there for the Rams. Cole Kmet, he had a continuously nice weeks now. It's the third week in a row, so he's on fire. Cole Kmet from Chicago, he's about 59% owned. See if he's out there. And then Foster Moreau from the Raiders, he got it done. He got the touchdown this week. He's about 17% owned. Some running backs. These are guys that we were going to be more focused on. Jeff Wilson from Miami. He's about 78% owned. See if he's out there. Rachaad White. He looked good. He had finally over 100 yards. Got more of the carries there. He's in Tampa Bay. He's about 45% owned. Isaiah Pacheco from the Chiefs. He's about 24% owned. And then Gus Edwards from Baltimore. He's about 49% owned. Jaylen Warren from Pittsburgh. He's about 27% owned. Brian Robinson from Washington. He's about 56% owned. And then Elijah Mitchell from San Francisco, he's about 58% owned. See if these guys are out there. This is the time to start adding your handcuffs because they're more available right now. We don't want to get all the way to the playoffs, and then that's where you have to pick up your handcuffs, and it's kind of too late. So start looking to add handcuffs of your main studs now instead of it being too late. Some wide receivers. My number one pickup for this week is going to be Kadarius Toney from the Chiefs. He is about 51% owned. Christian Watson, he looked great. 3 touchdowns this week. He's in Green Bay. He's about 9% owned. He should be out there. Paris Campbell from Indianapolis. He's about 18% owned. Donovan Peoples-Jones from Cleveland. He's about 35% owned. Jahan Dotson from Washington. He's about 22% owned. Treylon Burks from Tennessee. He's about 20% owned. And Darius Slayton from the Giants. He's about 6% owned. All right, some streaming quarterbacks this week. Both these guys are getting the same game. So you got Jared Goff for Detroit. He's about 58% owned. He's got the Giants in New York. And then Daniel Jones going against Detroit in New York. He's about 64% owned. They both have a decent matchup, solid matchup. We're just hoping for a shootout there. And then some streaming defenses. We got the Cincinnati Bengals. They're at Pittsburgh. They're about 27% owned. The last 3 games, they've gotten 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, and they get the rookie quarterback. The Jets, that defense has surprisingly gotten better and better, and they are good this week. They're coming off bye. They have New England. In New England, they're about 20% owned. The last 3 games, they've gotten 12 sacks and 4 interceptions, and they get the struggling New England offense. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. The next show is the Week 11 must-start players. Thank you for listening to the show. Make sure to subscribe whatever platform you are on. Please leave that rating and review. Really helps me out. All right. Till next time. See ya.